All right, guys, we're back for a new video, a new type of video. So, AFL Supercoach just finished for the season. So, let's start with another fantasy game of that style. So this is NFL Sportsdeck. Some of you may not have seen this before. Some of you may not follow NFL, which is completely fine. It's we're in Australia. It's not easy to follow by any means. Damn, I just messed this up. I had to go on good. We'll just change that. All right, back to it. So I'm kind of knowledgeable in NFL. I'm not going to say I'm an expert on anything. A lot of my picks are kind of just, I like the player, so I picked him. But, feel free to give your own advice on who to pick, who you've picked if you are making a team. And say you're trying to get into the NFL, I think this is a great way to start. There's no it's not money league or anything like that. You're not putting any money in. Just pick, what is it? It's like 20 players that you like and see how they go, right? I'll get into my team and I'll kind of explain a couple of things why I picked certain players. So starting off with quarterback, Mahomes. Mahomes is probably between him and Lamar Jackson, my favorite players in the NFL. It's pretty easy to tell why. They're super entertaining to watch. So Mahomes last year wasn't amazing. The second half of the season, he did kind of tail off a bit. Actually, it was kind of more the start. I'm just misremembering it. Oh, no, never mind. I know what this is. Okay, so yeah, last year it was on and off. The year before he was a lot better. The start of the season isn't bad. Arizona's defense isn't amazing. The Chargers is going to be tough. That's going to be a very good game to watch. Pretty bad for fantasy. But if he gets past that, Indiana, I don't think are amazing. I think they're all right. Tampa Bay, with Brady, they'll probably win the game, but it is what it is. Vegas defense, not amazing. Buffalo defense is good. San Francisco, wait and see. A lot of people, underrating them, I think. Some overrating them. We'll just got to wait and see. But then mid-season here, pretty much don't have to ever trade him, honestly. He's got a good mix of hard matches and easy matches. And then as QB2, Russell Wilson. This one just changed recently. I used to have Mariota here, did I? I think I had Mariota here, and then I had a rookie on the bench. I was waiting to see if Pickett would start. Kenny Pickett. The reason I went for Wilson is he's got, he's probably his biggest game of the season, week 1, Seattle. So for those that are unfamiliar and just watching because they want to learn a bit of the NFL, he got traded from Seattle this offseason. He's been with Seattle since he was drafted. It was pretty much like the heart and soul of that team. So getting traded, even if he approved on it, which I don't know if he did, right? I'm not going to say he did and then he didn't, or he didn't and he did. It's probably going to hurt him a little bit, and he probably wants to show off a little bit in week 1. And then week 2, he's got the most dead team in the NFL. This team is bad. They're probably not going to win a game. Houston. So this is a brilliant first 2 weeks. Like I said, San Francisco, a little bit on the edge, right? No one knows what they're going to be this year. And then Vegas. Vegas have put a lot of money into the team. It's just kind of wait to see if it pays off. So I like this first 4 to first 5, right? I think there's probably a fair bit of price gain here. And say he puts up good performances, but they're not great, you can definitely trade him out. He'll make money against Seattle. He'll make money against Houston. Then who was that? Who was next? San Francisco. If San Francisco, say he bombs out there, he throws 3 picks and he's just not that good, you can trade him because he's made money in 2 games, only lost in 1. You could probably trade for a profit. And then on the bench, I won't spend too long on these bench picks because a lot of them are just shots in the dark. Mariota probably starting for Atlanta. Atlanta, I don't think are going to be very good this year, but if he's starting, there's more opportunities for him to score. That's really what I'm looking at there. They could play the rookie, though. Their rookie is... I just had a look at him before. He should be here. Desmond Ridder. I think it's Ridder. A lot of these names are very tough to pronounce. He could start. I don't think they're going to put a rookie into the first week of the season. I think maybe around week 4 he'll come in. Same with Pickett. I don't think Pickett's going to start, but I think he will come in. I think he will be starting QB by the end of the year. So for now, Mariota, he's not amazing, but he's not the worst you could have. Onto the running backs. Let's see if I could get... I can't really get that off. Is what it is. Running backs. So, last year, I feel like this was a huge source of points for me. I kind of fell out of the game last year. But as I was playing, this was like a huge source of points. So I'm trying to replicate that. Jonathan Taylor, I think, is a must-have, to be quite honest. Texans week 1, like I said, they're the worst team in the NFL. Jonathan Taylor's kind of the... I don't want to call him the best, do I? Okay, let's just have a look. He's the best in terms of fantasy, that's for sure. Like, he's almost got 100 points on the next person. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Maybe this is a hot take. I think Jonathan Taylor's the best running back in the NFL. Go him. McCaffrey's coming off injury, which this is a shot in the dark pick, but I just like watching McCaffrey. Okay, so that's this kind of bit of a fanboy coming out. I think he can recover. A lot of people too. He's over 50% pick rate. So, yeah, hopefully he recovers. He can play good. The Carolina Panthers do kind of need him. So I do see him getting a lot of rushes per game. Najee, I was just kind of really impressed with his rookie season. I think it's kind of like a new era for the Steelers, Pittsburgh Steelers. So they could lean on him a bit more. You could see it. A lot of people are thinking this 13%. I wish they showed like actual like number of teams, like the actual statistic, the number. But yeah, I like Najee. I wish the Cowboys somehow got him, but yeah, it is what it is. If you didn't know, I'm a Cowboys fan. It's tough these days. And then I think this is the second best player to pick right now is it's Travis Etienne. Yeah, Travis Etienne. Etienne. I think it's Etienne. Injured last year, didn't get to play a snap. He's really good though. Like there is a lot of skill here. He's a very good player. There is really no reason he shouldn't be in your team. I think he should be the highest over Bryce Hall because he's cheaper and he's guaranteed to be good. At least good. Like maybe he's not up here great, but he'll be at least good. Then the bench again, Dobbins. I think he was hurt for most of last year. I don't think it was all, but most of it. So, give him a shot again. And then Bryce Hall, who, I think he was the highest picked running back at the draft. He's looked good in preseason training camp. Plays for another dead team in the Jets, who should be a bit better this year, but I don't see it being that much better. So, yeah, Bryce Hall. And then the receivers. I've changed this receiver core so many times, man. Like, the only ones that haven't changed is Jefferson and Diggs and Thomas. Michael Thomas, when he was healthy. Ugh. I've been streaming for an hour, so, please forgive my voice and, if I misspeak. Jefferson, Diggs, and Thomas are set. Like, Thomas, when fit, is the best receiver in the NFL. Like, that's not start some Mickey Mouse argument. He was on track to set records in receptions for someone his age and for someone of his career. He was on track for all that. He's the best receiver in the NFL when he's healthy. Jefferson, I don't know if I want to call him the best receiver in the NFL currently, honestly. Like, I think he's really good, probably underrated, but do I want to go out on a limb and say he's the best? Probably not. I wouldn't even say Cup's the best. I know Cup had an amazing playoffs, but it was just the playoffs. It wasn't the full season. Yeah, so Jefferson Diggs Thomas ain't changing. Jamar Chase is one that I've brought in and out. He had a good year last year, and I'm kind of betting on him to repeat it. But say there's an issue here. I did want to get up to Devontae Adams. So to do that, I'd kind of just have to play around with the bench here. Yeah, probably drop a Robinson to a rookie. Like, was it? There is a cheap rookie. I don't know, say I went to like Drake London or something like that, who might play. He might actually play week 1. I could go to him and then go up to Devontae, who I think is going to have a really good year. I think Carr is, because they're best friends, they're just going to play catch out there. CD, kind of betting on a good year from him. Probably the Cowboys fan lens is telling me that he's going to be good when he's not amazing. But yeah, the Cowboys need to win something. There's so much talent on that team that they're just not using. Dak is a good quarterback, not great. He's good. Zeke has the potential to be great. He just doesn't do it. He's unfit, or he just wants to play big, and it's just not working. And then CD's talent is really good. He is very high talent to be like a top 5 receiver in the league. It's just, will he actually reach it? Juju coming off injury, so he's super cheap. He was good for the Steelers, right? Let's not get that twisted. He was a good player for the Steelers. Playing for, what you could call Mahomes the best quarterback in football. I think he's going to get so many targets this year. With no Tyreek Hill there now, he's kind of like the speed threat. Probably the fastest they have. Just having a look just quickly for some names. If I can quickly just bring up who am I looking at? Kansas City. There we are. Yeah, he's probably the fastest they have. Outside of unproven guys, right? Like in terms of guys that have had full seasons and stuff. Cole Hardman's pretty fast, but he's like a kick return type of guy. Valdez Scantling, I think, is pretty good. Just a little bit over the price for you to take a punt on him. And then you just got a whole heap of other guys. Josh Gordon's probably not even going to play. I like Juju's chances. He's a young guy. I like to see people succeed. Allen Robinson should have a good year, coming off a couple of injuries. Plays for the Rams, who hopefully, what's his name? Matthew Stafford, his elbow is nothing serious. He did have a little bit of an injury, but like I said, hopefully it's nothing serious. And then I think there's Chris Olave. He should be fine. He should play. Saints are kind of just needing good receivers at the moment. And because he's young, they just drafted him. There's a bit of promise there, so hopefully he plays. If not, this is an easy trade to someone that does play. This is why I left it a little bit in the bank, by the way. So just in case he doesn't make it to the game, Mariota doesn't start and they play the rookie week 1, it's very easy switches. For tight ends, kind of no messing around here. Just pick Andrews, pick Kelsey. You can pick Kittle. I don't think Kittle's bad. I did pick Kittle last year. I like Kelsey a bit more. That's just kind of what it is. Dalton Schultz isn't bad because Dak likes to target his tight ends a lot. I actually think this is kind of underrated for being under 10%. It's not bad. Kyle Pitts is good. Mariota, when he does throw, is very dink and dunk type of passer, which means he likes to pass short. Pitts is good for that. It's probably fine. Gesicki is good, but yeah, do you really want to take a bet there? 'Cause Miami's probably not going to be amazing. So yeah, I just went with Kelsey. It's kind of like the easy way out, but I could definitely see like Dalton Schultz being in my team soon. And then Trey McBride should play. We'll wait and see. Kickers, you pick one that's going to start, and that's it. Like, this is where you put a loop. If you're common with Supercoach terms, a loop is, where's the vice captain? I think I took him out, so it's not going to have a vice captain there. Let me just do this. Yeah, all right, so say Jonathan Taylor plays just for sake of it, say he plays first and he puts up a huge score, like a 70 or something like that, and you want to take that as your captain score, you bring on the player that doesn't play and you'll get that score. If not, you'll get the captaincy score because captaincy overrides it. It's probably the simplest way I can say it in a couple of words. Hopefully he plays, he doesn't. It's run of it. And then defense. I did save a bit of money here. I see a lot of people going with Patriots defense, which I don't find an issue with at all. I just think the Chargers have put a lot of money into the defense this year. Brought in, what's his name from the Bears, Khalil Mack. I think they got in Von Miller. I can't remember if Von Miller retired or if they got him. They've put a lot of money in there. They've already got good players there. They were good last year on defense. I just think they'll be better this year. And then on the bench, the Ravens, because I think they play the Jets. Yeah, Jets week 1. So I was just going to do that, to be honest. Who plays, I guess, Indiana? I don't want the Indiana defense because I'll be stuck with it for a while. So yeah, just going with that. That's the team, to be honest. I said this in the previous recording, then I messed up. If I make a league, it will be in the top comment. I'll feature it. Whatever the YouTube thing is, it will be the top comment. Feel free to join it. It's just a fan league. There's nothing to it. There's no money in it. It's just for people that want to enjoy the game. But yeah, until next time, let me know what your teams are looking like if you decide to play. But yeah, tasty out.